Divine Feminine, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not? Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I do pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Give no fidnucks. Info for private readings will be below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the exit marked get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot land. Please take the time to look at our community board. All the nuns, they have their businesses. It's like the convent farmers market. If you'd like to submit your business to the convent bulletin board, email me, subject convent bulletin board. Put the link to your business website. If it is a Amazon or Etsy, please give me the link to your social media so people can click on your Etsy, Amazon from your social media, blah, blah, blah. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. Love you. All right. Divine Feminine, the oracle you got for the next 7 days is drum, which is awaken. This says, every drum awaits its destined keeper. Drum appears to you now because of your struggle to quiet the chit-chat of your mind. Drum will connect you to the memories of your mother's heartbeat. The sound, energy, and vibration of the spirit horse is waiting to awaken the primal sound you have been subconsciously searching for. That is the lost sound of your soul. Drum is your companion on the journey of awakening. Past life recollections awaken through the beat of the drum. Walk to the beat of your own drum. A healing occurs using a shamanic drum. Shamanic journeying to the beat of a drum enhances your spiritual sight and connection. This is basically saying, do what the fuck you wanna do. Kinda, sorta though, Divine Feminine. It came out with the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. That's why I said it kind of seemed like y'all gonna do what y'all want to do and do what the fuck you like and all that shit. It's all about you, Divine Feminine. I feel like this is you waking up to your heart's desires, basically. Reason I say that is because that came out with the mature woman in high honor, which is my God card. God's plan, God's plan. So like it says, God will fulfill your heart's desires. But remember, you know that God is the person that puts those desires in your heart. So that's what you're awakening to. It's almost like you're becoming aligned with the divine, with the Most High. So it's almost like what he wants for you, you're starting to want for yourself, Divine Feminine. 9 of Cups, mature woman with the high honor card and the drum. It's kind of dope. That's why I feel like it's been easy to kind of manifest shit if you are one of these Divine Feminines. It's been kind of easy to manifest shit because what you're manifesting, God wants for you. So it kind of comes to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm picking up for you, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Let me look at this card. Some of y'all are making the turkey for Thanksgiving and y'all done fucked up a couple of them. I don't know if y'all made test turkeys and shit, but y'all done fucked up like 3 or 4 of them already, G. But I guess keep perfecting that shit. Somebody's gonna have that, what's that horn? You know that horn that you used to color in, it reminds me of the horn we used to color in grade school, that you would color the picture for Thanksgiving. It's orange like the pumpkin, but it's hollow and you stick all the fruit and squash in it. Somebody has one of those on their table. It's cute. Somebody's in charge of the sweet potatoes or the yams. I'm picking up Thanksgiving messages for those who celebrate. Somebody, some Divine Feminine out there has an issue with her eyelashes. I don't know if you're losing them or something, or they fold the other way into your eye. Like instead of them curling outward, they curl inward and they irritate your eye. That's gotta be some shitty shit if your eyelashes curl inward. That's fucked up. Now that is fucked up. I don't even know what you could do. I guess you would have to mascara them and curl them back down. I don't know, girl. Somebody loves, what are they called? What's the one with the Tootsie Roll in the middle? The lollipop. I always get those wrong. How many licks with the owl and Cisco in the tree? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a? Some shit like that. Whatever the one with the Tootsie Roll in the middle, that's somebody. Somebody just cut their hair and they're mad they can't. The ponytail is not cute, so you cut it too short because when you pull it back in a ponytail, it's just not cute. That's what you think. I don't necessarily think it's not cute, but it is short as fuck. That shit gonna come out the damn rubber band. For sure, it is. Somebody is going bird hunting, or, oh, they said quail, sparrow. I don't know. Some kind of bird. Somebody's going hunting. All right, let's move on. Divine Feminine. The energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days. You got the laughing baby card. I don't necessarily like this card because this baby don't have no white in the baby's eyes. They all black. And I'm like, what kind of fucking baby is this? I ain't really feeling this card. I never really did like it in this flashcard deck, but yay. But I know why the baby's eyes are black now. But you got the black-eyed baby, right? With the Page of Swords that got clarified with bad health. Then the King of Swords, King of Cups came out with False Person and Jimi Hendrix. Then you got the guitar card, which is my pulling strings card. Meaning making shit happen, Captain, right? With the 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. That came out with main female, which is Tatiana and BB King. Then you got the Sleeping Baby. Came out with Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Lovers and James Brown here. Divine Feminine, you know when I do these readings, I don't call out signs. It either resonate or it don't resonate. We'll get to how you feel. We'll start with the energy first. General energy, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Some of y'all gonna find out y'all pregnant and don't know who the baby daddy is. I don't know, but that's for somebody. You just had no motherfucking clue. Like, they gave you the news. Page of Swords with the bad health card. I only say it, number one is bad health. This baby got black ass eyes. So I feel like whoever this is for, you weren't really trying to get pregnant and you don't even know who the baby daddy is, G. It could be any one of them motherfuckers. False Person with the one is Jimmy because he plays the banjo. Right? And one is Jimi Hendrix, who play. One is Kimmy, one is Jimmy. Jimmy plays the guitar, Kimmy plays the banjo. I'm sorry if I fucked that up. But he does play the banjo. Kimmy does. He does. Let's see. Divine Feminine, some of y'all, there's a Tatiana out there worried about you, bitch. Okay? There's a Tatiana out there worried about you. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, or you could be this bitch, Divine Feminine. I don't know. Somebody, either a Tatiana's worried about you or you are worried about a Tatiana. My bitches, we ain't worried about no Tatiana. So I'm figuring out that the majority of this is a Tatiana bitch worried about you. 9 of Swords. You either done went stale on that hoe, blocked that hoe, ain't entertaining that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just went silent on that bitch. I don't really feel like you were entertaining her at all. But that bitch is, you on that bitch mind. I don't know. A reason why I say you must not be entertaining this bitch. Clowns never laughed before. She a clown ass bitch, number one. Number two, bitch, the thrill is gone. Bitch, I don't play with my motherfucking food, bitch. So this is somebody, Divine Feminine, that I feel like there's a rival or a karmic or something out there, Divine Feminine, that you probably kind of engage with a little bit. Not recently, or maybe in the recent past or some shit like that. I feel like you ain't doing that shit now. That bitch bored. That bitch ain't got no motherfucking life unless she is competing with you. That's for somebody, a lot of y'all out there. Some of y'all are this bitch. Some of y'all are this bitch worried about some Tatiana asshole laid up with some motherfucker. The thrill is gone. That shit getting old. Even you tired of worrying about that whack ass bitch. Some of y'all, like I said, you are this Tatiana and you got blocked by some chick that's tired of your whack ass. Period. I know it's some whack ass bitches in here, so shit, that's for the whack bitch group. Hey. That's strictly from a Tatiana, though. Not like your partner or nothing. This is a Divine Feminine / blocking a Tatiana, and the Tatiana is upset. You made her whole motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? That's what got her fucking through. You was pulling strings for that bitch, making her feel like you were like a hobby for this bitch. I feel like you just fell the fuck off. I don't know if you maybe stopped posting something. Divine Feminine, it's a lot of swords out here. Page of Swords is out here. Maybe you could have stopped posting on social media and that bitch has no life now, don't know what the fuck to do. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just feel no ways, feel no ways. That's my feel no ways card. You feel no ways about these hoes, but these hoes feel ways about you. So it's some bitch on your nuts, Divine Feminine. It's a bitch too. It's a Tatiana. Ain't that some shit? There go Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter, are you in here? Divine Feminine, I feel like a lot of y'all are, what this is saying in the next 7 days. A lot of y'all can start sleeping like a baby man. and stop worrying about if a relationship is coming, and this for everybody, because I don't feel like y'all worried like, oh my God, is this? But I feel like you like, I'm over my divine masculine for that group that applies, or you just not with the motherfucker, whatever. Am I going to be single forever? Nope. Queen of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles came out with the Lovers and James Brown. So it's a couple scenarios here. Some divine feminines out there are already have already made up in their mind, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, who the fuck they want. Don't have to be their divine masculine. Could be a soulmate counterpart. Here go the Lover's card. This usually is the divine masculine, divine feminine card. But like I said, it could be a soulmate. A lot of y'all can sleep well that knowing that that shit's going to come to you regardless. If you are on the right path and you're healed and all that shit, of course. But shit, it's the big payback, bitches. You know what I'm saying? God ain't about to, if you hearing the beat of God's drum with the Nine of Cups and he's fulfilling your heart's desires, and that applies to you, that resonate, right? You can rest assured, sleep like a baby, divine feminine, that you're going to have everything you want. The Ten of Pentacles, the 2 dogs in the yard. I don't know if it's 2 cats or 2 motherfucking dogs, but I know y'all motherfuckers got animals and shit, domesticated ones. And I feel like y'all got all the shit that you want. All the shit that you want. There's some divine feminine that's doing really good with a business, a home business. Bitch, you sleeping like a motherfucking baby. I feel like you've been making, you make money moves, lovers and decisions. I feel like you make great decisions with this Queen of Swords and this Lover's card, Ten of Pentacles, and this James Brown. Again, the big payback and shit. Somebody has opened up a successful business that they have out of their home. You the shit, bitch. Thrust your pelvis for the motherfucking nun. You at the Ten of Pentacles by your motherfucking self with this Queen of Swords here. Y'all are determined to either get your households together. I feel like some of y'all are sleeping better now because some divine masculines did return. Laverne. Some of them you did hear from them. Queen of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. This is a man's world. Boom, 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 boom. Basically, it's a man's world. This motherfucker became a man. These are the things that change boys to men. Again, the big payback. So for those divine feminines that were probably on the path, not worried about that motherfucker doing their business, I feel like a lot of y'all heard from this motherfucker, to be honest, or will in the next 7 days. But I'm picking up some past energy that a lot of y'all have heard from this person already and are back together. Divine masculine or soulmate or somebody your ass interested in. Y'all back to straight together. Let's get together. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah. All right. Some of y'all divine feminines, your eyes are like this baby here. This black-eyed baby. Because all you see is fucking red. I don't know who this is for. Somebody done found out they done contracted something from somebody. Page of Swords, they done either got some results, or the doctor done called they motherfucking ass, or they done got sick, or some shit done happened, Captain. And there's some divine feminine out there trying to figure out who the fuck gave it to her. I'm a roll. Only reason why I'm saying the sign is because the Page of Swords came up. The Knight of Cups could have come up, or the Page of Cups could have come up with this bad health card, but the Page of Swords did. It could have been an air sign, divine feminine. I'm putting that out there because you want to know who gave you that shit. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That motherfucker did it. That motherfucker did it. False person. Look at Jimi Hendrix cheeks and shit. They all sunk the fuck in. I'm being told whoever gave you this divine feminine, that motherfucker looks sick, G. That motherfucker looks sick. I ain't about to get down on you because hindsight's 20/20 type shit. At least, I mean, shit. I don't know, G. I just know you see red. And I'm going to tell you the motherfucking air sign is the one who got the itchy and scratchy shout. It's the air sign, G. That motherfucker did it. Damn. Whew. I see why your eyes like that, divine feminine. A lot of y'all are, not a lot. There's a group of divine feminines out there still worried. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Can't get that shit out they fucking head. You could have met somebody new, divine feminine, that you were hoping something could have worked out with this Tatiana, but main female can be a soulmate card if this is not your divine counterpart. This is just somebody new and shit. I feel like you probably haven't, a lot of you haven't heard from this person, are worried about it, and worried if the thrill is gone. Wondering if that shit just fizzled out, divine feminine. I don't know if the motherfucker really gone or not. I mean, the way the swords are, like I told you, the next pile says don't even worry about the shit because you going to get somebody. Look like somebody is coming around the mountain when they come to, too. Somebody coming, divine feminine. So I feel like those that are worried about it, it looks like by day you're cool, but by night sometimes it gets a little rough at nighttime, divine feminine. It looks like a lot of your, the confidence that you exude, like, is in the daytime. when you're at work or have to handle your business. Nighttime, it gets a little rough, G, when that mind start going. Some of y'all are rereading some text messages from somebody that aren't good, just pissing yourself off again. I would stop doing that. And if you texting that motherfucker, there's some feminine out there. I'm going to say feminine out there that's texting somebody, some male, some masculine energy, maybe more than once, maybe more than one. But I feel like she on some fuck shit though. Like it's some fuck shit bitches up in here. I'm sorry, but you a fuck shit bitch. I ain't even sorry. You just a fuck shit bitch. Yeah. Anyway. There are some feminines out here that have created fake ass pages. This feminine here, which is probably a karmic who thinks she a divine feminine, right, has made a fake page posing as a man to spy on her divine masculine. That's for some broad. That's why her eyes black like that. There's no whites in there. There's no... She can say she divine feminine all she wants, G. And get no fucks. Nah, I don't give a fuck about a bitch like that. I'm sorry, I don't. But that's that fuck shit. So that's probably the one worried. So I get it. Okay. So they're telling me if that's happening, like if you're that person making fake pages as some man trying to spy on your divine counterpart, you are the one that's worried about another bitch. So really, divine feminine, this really could be you, and there's some bitches up in here thinking they're divine feminine, looking at you like you Tatiana and shit. That's what's going on here. There's some bitch around that thinks you're a fucking karmic and shit. But this is the bitch making fake pages, spying on you, spying on him, spying on everybody and shit as somebody else. No, bitch, you're the fucking Tatiana. Divine feminine is over here sleeping like a baby with the Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles here. With the lovers and it's a man's world. You know what I'm saying? So divine feminine, like I said about the business, back to that real quick, because this is a man's world. You bitches is handling your fucking business. That's for all of y'all. That's for all. This goes out to all y'all. Bounce, rock, roll, escape. Hey. I've been all around the world, Japan to Amsterdam. Hell yeah. Some of you divine feminines are traveling, but I feel like y'all are doing big shit. Majority of y'all are doing big shit. It don't have shit to do with nobody else, but I just picked that up because it seems like it's a couple groups here of divine feminines. But I believe it's these other ones up in here because I just know. G. Let's see. There are some counterparts out here. Divine feminine, look. I know I told you the air sign could have gave you the itchy and scratchy shout, right? I know I told you that part. That's a separate group. But there is also a King of Swords out here and a Queen of Swords out here. So there is some counterparts out here, divine feminine. Real shit. Could be your divine masculine here. Some of y'all, like I said, have gotten back with this motherfucker. And dumped somebody else. I just picked that up. Some of y'all have gotten rid of somebody else and got back with your divine masculine. For others, there is somebody divine feminine that is thinking about you as hard as you are thinking about them. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords. Both of y'all motherfuckers spying on each other and ain't talking, divine feminine. With this King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is all mental energy. So you could be telepathically communicating with somebody right now, divine feminine. Like they just pop up in your head type shit. Happens mostly at night though. Whoever that's for. You're on somebody's mind, divine feminine, and somebody is on yours, G. Regardless if it's a counterpart or a new motherfucker. I feel like that's for everybody. Somebody is attracted to somebody. But I feel like the feeling is mutual, divine feminine. It's not half-assed here from what I'm picking up on. Overall, divine feminine, the just collective energy that I'm getting for the next 7 days. This baby, this black-eyed baby, right? I feel like y'all are starting to see through motherfuckers still. Remember last week y'all had the man with all them damn books and shit, and I told you were going to be getting downloads, and it was going to be more so of discernment. I feel like y'all are seeing shit in people. The crazy shit about it, I feel like it's people you're close to. If you ain't working in no hospital, right? I feel like there's some divine feminines out there that are nurses. Yes, they just told me that. I'm picking up a couple of occupations out here, divine feminine. I'm picking up some musicians for sure. A lot of musicians. Some of you guys play the guitar, the drum. Some of y'all are singers. It's a lot of guitars out here. Some of y'all are in like a group with your family members. Like maybe y'all sisters, brothers, or some shit. I don't know. Like the Jacksons and shit. I wanna be where you are. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, divine feminine, but not in that case scenario, when somebody's sick and you taking care of them and say you're not a nurse, don't work in a hospital, that's somebody you close to. Am I right? Yes. Page of Swords. It's people you close to now, Divine Feminine, that you starting to see like them black ass eyes in and shit. I feel like this is telling me, Divine Feminine, at Thanksgiving, for those that celebrate, I feel like there's going to be some family members, some people and shit that you're going to be around that you're going to feel different about, period. Not necessarily that you don't like them, but you seeing them motherfuckers totally different. This could be, I'm picking up family members, to be honest with you, Divine Feminine, with the King of Swords, King of Cups and shit. You just seeing through people. It's almost like, damn, I thought that motherfucker was Jimi Hendrix. That motherfucker been Kimi Hendrix the whole time. Well, I be. Right? That type shit. Could be just regular people, but I'm picking up family for sure for some reason. But definitely could be some men that you dating, Divine Feminine, that you just seeing right through them motherfuckers. Like, nope, they have no whites in their eyes, they have no whites in their eyes, basically. I'm not fucking with it. I feel like this is just you seeing through people, seeing the, I don't want to say evil in people, but that's what those black ass eyes remind me of. But it's like seeing the darkness in people, like... This could possibly be somebody trying to influence you, Divine Feminine, to do some shit. You pick up on it mighty quick, of course, because God put your desires in your heart and you're awakened to the drum already with the 9 of Cups. But be aware, even though we're still in the energy, but I feel like I should tell you, be aware, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days of people trying to get you to do stupid shit. Trying to, like, shit that they know that they wouldn't do, they're going to try to get you to do that shit, Divine Feminine. Okay? Be aware of that shit. That could be at work, in a relationship, family, friends, person, place, or thing. Be aware there is someone out there that is going to try to provoke you to do something that they would not do themselves. You're going to see right through that shit. You know what I mean? The devil getting sloppy around this motherfucker, basically. Devil getting sloppy around this motherfucker. You're going to see right through it, G. I feel like if y'all are worried about anything, it looks like you are worried about, I don't feel like y'all worried about a Tatiana, so I'm going to exclude that shit. I feel like y'all are worried about a soulmate. I feel like there's 2 people here, Divine Feminine. I feel like some of y'all are torn between picking or waiting on the Divine Masculine, or no, this motherfucker done came back and you with somebody else, or you about to be with somebody else and you're Divine. There's some type of anxiety here, Divine Feminine. I feel like there's one person that wants to put in effort, and then there's your Divine Masculine. I don't know where the fuck he at. Right? But I feel like a lot of y'all are worried. This is somebody new right here. Maybe you met somebody, Divine Feminine, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, or a lot of y'all are worried if the person that you meet next is going to put in any effort. Motherfucker, are you going to pull any strings, bitch, to try to prove that you give a fuck or anything? I feel like this is all in my head. It's only in my head. On some Gwen Stefani shit. It's only in your head, Divine Feminine. Really. So if you met somebody new and you worried about if the thrill is gone, I told you already with the Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the thrill ain't gone. If it's gone with this motherfucker, it's going to pick up with somebody else. Period, G. So I feel like the majority of y'all are just kind of wondering, like, okay, Lord, I feel like I'm on my path. You put these desires in my heart. I feel like I'm ready to settle down. Where the fuck is he? You know what I'm saying? Or there's people out there, Divine Feminine, that you don't feel any type of connection to. Like maybe you are dating people and you're like, what the fuck? When you get out on the dinner date, like, hell no. I'm going to grab my purse, tell them I'm going to the bathroom and straight hit the fucking car and never, just not even come back in the fucking restaurant. 2 of Swords. The thrill is gone. I feel like a lot of y'all aren't, I feel like there's a couple groups. Some of y'all aren't attracted to anyone. There's no one out there you're attracted to, Divine Feminine. That's where you're wondering, like, am I going to meet anyone? You will, G. Some of y'all have met somebody new and you feel like the thrill could possibly be gone because y'all ain't talking. But I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, whoever this person is, you and this person are there's 2 menses out here. There's 2 menses thinking about your ass. I just feel like they ain't talking to you. So you sitting up here acting like shit. Don't nobody want the shit and all this other shit is bullshit. I feel like somebody just ain't speaking up. A masculine energy, period. Some of y'all found a new home. And your kids love it, or they will love it in the next 7 days. I feel like your kids have somewhere to play, is what they're telling me. Like, they're comfortable, is what I'm being told. You would be a single mom if this applies to you. Like, you the mama and the daddy. It's a man's world, but bitch, I do it both. It's a woman and a man's world. Bitch, I hold the whole motherfucker down. Yay, yay, Divine Feminine shit. Shout out to you single moms out there doing your thug things out. Yeah. I feel like those that have that situation, there's a man coming, honestly. I feel like God is getting everybody prepared, y'all, is what I'm feeling. Like everybody is, and I say this all the time, but I really feel it though. Like your discernment is heightened. You see it through people because it's like, it's almost like those that are waiting on someone to meet someone. It's almost like, well, you're God wants to make sure that you can see through motherfuckers first. Black-eyed baby, right? You can see them black-eyed babies, right? You know red flags. You can pick up on them and shit. King of Swords, King of Cups, whoever the fuck it is, and get rid of them. Once you can do that, I feel like you'll be able to get this soulmate or divine masculine, whoever the fuck it is, your love interest or whatever. But I feel like God wants to make sure you're in a healthy place to where you don't get duped again, G. We don't get duped. I feel that. So that 9 of Swords and 2 of Swords could be you hella leery on somebody that you just met, divine feminine. Be careful of self-sabotaging some new shit with a soulmate and shit. Talking about the thrill is gone and you really like that motherfucker, but you just scared and got anxiety. So be aware, divine feminine, even though we ain't in that section, right? But the energy that I'm picking up on, I want you to be aware of blocking yourself towards love. I feel like you're going to have to open up a little bit, G. A little bit. Okay? How you feel about yourself? We got this shit last week too. It's the downloads. Again, there are some divine feminines out there that with the star and the 4 cups, with the mature man and Witty. I'm going to get this group out the way so we can keep it fucking moving. There is some group out there still wondering where the fuck this motherfucker is. Reconciliation, where is he? That motherfucker don't want that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you because this shit keep coming out and I'm kind of trying to push this shit to the back. But yes, there are some divine feminines still overthinking about this divine masculine, wanting a reconciliation star card. That motherfucker don't want it. He's still a Woody ass motherfucker. He ain't a mature man. Moving the fuck on, right? For the majority of us, divine feminine, this is the downloads, G, that we're getting. Period. I feel like you're going to be tired. 4 cups, this looks like you don't want to do shit. But I feel like it's because you're getting spiritual downloads with this star card. This is healing, spiritual energy right here with the 4 cups. I don't feel like you're rejecting it, divine feminine, because God put those desires in your heart already and your wishes are coming true. It's just a lot of information coming to you spiritually. I feel like it's coming to y'all, a lot of y'all, when y'all sleep. Sleeping, baby. With this Queen of Swords and this 10 of Pentacles. When you sleep at home or in your most relaxed state, divine feminine, I feel like you are in your highest divinity. Look at how James Brown is looking up with this Lover's card. It's almost like I feel like either when you're asleep, divine feminine, or just kind of zonked out, and not zonked out like high and no shit and no peel, none of that shit. But I'm talking about when you just like kind of just sitting there and you just kind of go into that trance, for those that know what I'm talking about. I feel like you're getting these downloads, G. I feel like it's wearing your brain the fuck out, too. It's a lot of swords. A lot of mental energy here, divine feminine, with this 4 cups. So it could, with all these swords here. It could be the fact that you can't even focus on love or no emotional shit right now because the spiritual downloads are so fucking deep. I feel you, G. It's like changing us from Woody to the mature man and shit. I feel like we were already on some mature man shit, but there's always room for growth. We should be learning every day. Excuse me, y'all. We should be learning every single day. So a humble motherfucker, if you just think about it that way, I guess we would all kind of be Woodies. If you think about it, we all Woodies every day. Like my grandpa used to tell me, every day we're dying. And I used to be like, what? Why are you telling me this? But it's true. Every day we're dying. Every day you wake up, your skin, your flesh, your body is dying. It is. Every day you are a day older. So it's almost like, there's always room for improvement, divine feminine. How you feel about yourself for the next 7 days. It's I feel like you're going to be tired, divine feminine, like sleepy. I was just telling somebody today in a reading, usually whenever I get like downloads, spiritual downloads, I'm tired for like 3 fucking days straight. Like I could sleep all of them straight. You know what I mean? Like it's literally draining and I haven't done shit. That's when I know. I feel like that's how you're going to feel about yourself for the next 7 days. It's almost like no energy, but you are being replenished with the star card, but you're going to feel like you don't have any energy. You just being morphed up is what I'm hearing. Morphed is what they said. Morphed. Yeah. They're putting, I'm hearing places you've never been before with this globe here in these books. Things you wouldn't know. This sounds like Akashic record shit. And if you had to go in like, let's just say like the Akashic record storage room and shit, they told you had to clean that motherfucker out and it contains the Akashic records for the whole world. You'd be like, what the fuck? What do you mean? 4 cups. You know what I mean? I can't do that shit with this whole spiritual shit. I feel like divine feminine, unbeknownst to you, you're sorting them out anyway. That's why I said most of y'all are asleep or in a trance when you get that shit. But I feel like you are getting like spiritually replenished, G. Like, but you have to be in a relaxed state. So maybe this is the devil here, even though he ain't popped out. Maybe this 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords is really devil energy, which is trying to keep, because I just said a lot of us have anxiety at nighttime. In the daytime, we cool, but it's hard as fuck to go to sleep because that's when that mind start going. I'm feeling like there's a negative energy, some devil energy that knows to creep in at nighttime because that's when the downloads are coming. So if you stay up all night, how the fuck you gonna get the downloads? You won't even go to sleep, right? So in the morning, you'll be tired as fuck, so you won't be able to get the trans in the daytime. Be aware of divine feminine insomnia. You're going to feel like you have insomnia for the next 7 days. I feel like it's a tug on your soul, G. They just told me patient endurance. I kind of experienced this last night. I just had a lot of shit was on my mind last night. And I wanted to take a pill and shit just to go to sleep. And now something told me, don't take the pill. Just get through the night is what I was told. So, I mean, shit, it kind of feels like that. Like, I don't know, divine feminine. There's some anxious feeling and shit. How you gonna feel about yourself for the next 7 days? It's not bad though, but I feel like it's not going to make sense to you until it's completed. Like until the download is complete almost. So it looks like it's taking a long time, or it's slow, or it's dragging or something like that. Because we said the same shit the last 7 days, right? But you figure if you're being downloaded with some spiritual messages and shit, that shit ain't gonna come like a text message, right? It's just not. It takes time to get all that shit transferred from the 5D to the 3D and for you to translate it, you know what I mean, to know what it is. Not to mention how you're learning, what it is. I mean, what is it, right? It's gonna take you a minute to figure out what it is. But I feel like that's when it activates, is when you need it. So it's like I told y'all last week with the whole Neo shit and the dude with the books. It's like they're plugging in the fucking programs. Bloop, right? Money, bloop, love, bloop, health, bloop, wealth, bloop, right? You're getting all these downloads on how to move better, which is God's desires being put in your heart. So they're your heart's desires. So basically, divine feminine, the way you're going to feel about yourself in the next 7 days, it's going to feel like insomnia and like you're overly tired. But what it is God is putting your heart's desires, or his desires for your heart, inside of you, which AKA would be the spiritual download. So be aware of that. That's why something's trying to keep you up at night. What is that song, Sugar Avery? It is, God is trying to tell you something, but how it starts off. Something like, I couldn't sleep at night and I was wondering why. Because God is trying to tell you something. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. There is something, divine feminine, trying to block your sleep and your meditative state. So you don't get these downloads. Be aware of that shit. That's where be aware is coming up in your energy and shit and how you feel about yourself. But I feel like because these desires are about to come true, divine feminine, there's some force out there that's about to try to stop your shit. Period. Let's see what you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. Even though that kind of touched on that shit. That was deep. What does divine feminine need to be aware of for the next 7 days? So the couch. So getting too comfortable, divine feminine. The couch came out. This could also mean letting the motherfucker back in with them black ass eyes and shit up there, that black eye baby and shit. Be careful who you let in your home, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. Or the energy in your home, they said. Yeah. Cherries came out because somebody after your shit. I told you, number one, I told you it's a Tatiana bitch up there. I feel like I don't know why they're putting me back to this karmic whack bitch, right? But there's a Tatiana bitch that sits on the couch, divine feminine, looking at what the fuck you have. She could do it online. I don't know. Be aware of that bitch. They keep telling me about this hoe. Watch that hoe. Watch that bitch. Watch that hoe. Watch that bitch. I ain't say stalker, divine feminine, none of that shit, but watch your surroundings and shit. It's somebody lurking. Be aware of overspending as well, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. Be aware sitting on your ass, divine feminine, thinking that the shit you want's gonna come to you in the next 7 days as the microwave comes out instantly. Yeah. Be aware, divine feminine, being a lazy ass motherfucker on the couch and shit, wanting your harvest and shit, wanting all this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just things. Wanting like a man, a home, a family, all that shit instantly. Right? And you ain't putting no work behind that shit at all. This is faith without works is dead. Be aware of just having faith. I tell y'all that shit all the time. It means it's fucking nothing. It's fucking nothing. You know, I mean, faith is something, but I'm saying without works, it's dead. So technically it's fucking nothing. Yeah, no, I was right. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's right. Be aware that thinking shit just gonna be handed to you, divine feminine. Just because you're a divine feminine and you do believe in God and you got this relationship, be aware of just thinking that God is Jeffrey, your motherfucking butler and shit. Nah, bitch, you gotta get the fuck up. Nah, little bitch, you gotta get the fuck up, divine feminine. Be aware of being lazy for the next 7 days. It look like it's money and shmoney and all kind of shit out there to go get. And it's yours for the taking instantly. But you gotta get the fuck up, period. Period. Be aware of that shit. Let's put some cards on here. What's this couch here for divine feminine in the be aware section? Not yet. Be aware of letting motherfuckers coming over to just fuck you and shit. Real shit. That's what this look like. Be aware of fucking with inconsistent people, divine feminine. But this Knight of Wands is use a hoe. But this is usually my underlay, mommy, uh-oh. What's popping tonight? Not what's popping tomorrow. Not what's popping for the future. Not what's popping with us. Bitch, what's popping tonight? Be aware of a what's popping tonight ass motherfucker coming to you, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. Somebody that don't plan on staying and you making this motherfucker feel all comfortable and shit and inviting this motherfucker to your house and fuck all that, spending your money or cherries or trying to show a motherfucker what it is that you have so they can instantly be it. Fuck all that, bitch. No. Fuck that. He got to go. Fuck your couch, divine feminine. This is who this is. Be aware of having somebody over your house that's like, fuck your couch. On some real shit, too. I feel like somebody could be drinking some red shit, some cherry Kool-Aid, which is our favorite, cherry and grape, right? That motherfucker gonna spill that shit. It's a sloppy motherfucker. Beware of some sloppy motherfucker, divine feminine, or some sloppy ass kid spilling shit on your nice ass couch in the next 7 days. I'm telling you. Be aware of a sloppy that's, I don't know, they're making me feel like if it's not a kid, which it kind of looks like, but if it's not a kid, this is somebody who's deliberately fucking up your shit. You ever have a motherfucker that don't have shit, divine feminine, come to your house or get in your car and they just messy? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they like, can I smoke in your car? Yeah, you can smoke in my car. Right? I tell you can smoke in my car, bitch. That don't mean you could dump ashes in the motherfucker. Like, oh, so you one of them bitches. This type shit, divine feminine. Somebody who don't respect your shit because they ain't got shit. Be aware of that motherfucker for the next 7 days. For real. I can't stand motherfuckers like that. That's that shit I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. Don't nobody really like that shit, but be aware of a disrespectful motherfucker coming to your shit, divine feminine, or being in your energy, or you trying to make a disrespectful motherfucker feel good for the next 7 days. Real shit. Put one with this Knight of Wands. Who is this motherfucker? Yeah, dude. Somebody trying to fuck you on your couch. 8 of Wands with this Knight of Wands. This is my Adidas card. All day I dream about sex. This is the Arrows of Love card. This is lines of communication. So be aware, divine feminine, there is somebody that could possibly reach out to you in the next 7 days. Somebody that you could be interested in. Like I told you, it could be a new person, a soulmate or some shit. Be aware of fast communication could be coming in from somebody else, divine feminine. That don't even feel bad. That's for somebody. Be aware that fast communication could be coming in. That will be a new person though, divine feminine. And it's going to be abundant. Instantly. Be aware of that shit. I feel like that could be for y'all with the 9 of Swords and 2 of Swords who are worried about somebody new that you just met that you haven't heard from, or it didn't really take off like you wanted it to. I feel like you may hear from this motherfucker. It's probably be aware because that whole worry shit. That's why I said some negative entity and energy is trying to keep you up worried and shit about some shit. Like I told you, you're going to be straight. Be aware of being in that energy because that motherfucker going to hit you up, divine feminine. But that's for somebody, right? Or for people dealing with new people, I feel like that are waiting on someone to call. Just chill, G, right? For others, like I said, be aware of somebody coming to come fuck you on your couch or come bullshit you on your couch, meaning to come talk to you and spill all that game in your ear and shit. And it's bullshit and they gone. Gone! In my Justin Timberlake voice. Straight gone after that shit. You already know with them, that baby with them black ass eyes. So it's almost like be aware of not using your discernment, divine feminine, when engaging with people like this. Old flaky ass croissant ass motherfuckers and shit. Little Pillsbury motherfuckers you could poke and shit. Little doughy old pudgy motherfuckers that ain't about shit. You know what I mean? Like just flaky. They're showing me like crusty, flaky pie. Like something that just fall off and shit. So somebody could be saying they coming over and don't never fucking come type shit. Be aware just flaky motherfuckers, divine feminine, or you being a flaky motherfucker for the next 7 days. Ain't shit gonna come to you easy. I just told somebody else this today. Nothing from God is gonna be easy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So if it's some shit, a motherfucker coming in and you ain't making them work, and I'm not saying a motherfucker got to prove a bunch of shit to you, but people need to prove who they are to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, when people show you who they are, believe them. So I feel like with these black ass eyes, that's why I said, be aware that you already have the discernment. You getting the downloads. So be aware of entertaining shit that you know ain't even there for the long haul, G, in the next 7 days. Be aware of that shit. Put some on the cherries. Why is the cherries here for the be aware section for Divine Feminine? 3 of Wands. One with the 3 of Wands. It's a lot of wands out here, Divine Feminine. 7 of Swords came out, slid off the table. I'm going to keep it. 7 of Swords came out with this 3 of Wands. I told you, bitch. Be aware it's a motherfucker that got their eyes on your shit. Period. I'm being told, y'all, I know, like, this is, there's some towns in America and shit where motherfuckers don't lock their doors and shit, right? If you getting new furniture or coming up on some shit, Divine Feminine, I don't give a fuck where you live, bitch, lock your door. Somebody watching your ass. 3 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. Be aware there is somebody watching, got their eyes on your shit, Divine Feminine. I don't know who the fuck that is. I feel like that's for everybody. Be aware. That's why motherfucker coming to rob. I heard you got robbed. Motherfucker coming to rob your ass and shit. That's for somebody. That ain't everybody. But I feel like a break-in. Be aware of Divine Feminine not locking your windows and doors if you just got a bunch of shit, right? Because somebody watching your ass. They will come and take that shit or have in the next 7 days. For the majority of you, I feel like there's somebody, could be a masculine energy that has their eyes on your shit, that wants to come back to, like, you use me till you use me up. Use all your shit up, right? 3 of Wands, they see you manifesting shit and then they go. Be aware, I feel like, of using people, Divine Feminine, and being used. Entertaining, inconsistent, Pillsbury, flaky motherfuckers is what I keep picking up on, G. Be aware, telling motherfuckers what you have, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Don't nobody need to know what you make, who you with, bitch, who you with, right? I suggest you all roll with the click, who you with. Be aware, telling motherfuckers who you with, Divine Feminine. I already told you it's a Tatiana up here mad that you ain't engaging with her. I feel like there's a bitch out there that's mad, Divine Feminine, that she can't figure out what you got going on. Be aware that bitch is on your ass, Mr. Postman. And I can hear y'all now. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, fuck that hoe. I'm just still telling you, still got to watch that bitch. Shit. A bitch with these motherfucking eyes don't have no fucking soul, G. That's a bitch that don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Shit. I heard y'all. She could come here if she want to. I concur. She could come to my shit too if she fucking want to. And my shot ain't even all that great, bitch. But I'm going to hit something, bitch. I promise. Right? This type shit. Be on your P's and Q's, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Be aware of fast communication coming in, Divine Feminine. I feel like this could be for if you met somebody new, Divine Feminine, or somebody new you're interested in. Be aware of fast communication for the next 7 days. And then getting scared, running away from the motherfucker that you've been waiting on communication from, G. Remember you had that King of Swords, Queen of Swords out there with the 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 2 people that ain't talking, been waiting to talk to each other. The fucking conversation come through quick. You wasn't expecting it. It's probably going to be when you at your most relaxed, comfortable and shit. Be aware, Divine Feminine, overthinking that shit. 3 of Wands. Like, well, what should I say? Well, what should I do? Well, if he has to go out, what should I... Be aware of bitch, you that bitch. Be aware of not remembering you that the shit, bitch. You the shit, bitch. Be aware and not remember you the shit, bitch. Whoever the fuck this is, Divine Feminine, I don't give a fuck who it is. Just remember, they won't take you out your element. Nah, take you out your element. For real, if you got to go hard on a bitch, you going to make it look sexy. That's all the fuck I know. Be aware of not making it look sexy when you go hard on a bitch, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days. Period. Meaning... move through this shit with ease. You ain't got to overthink shit. God has put these desires in your heart. The drum is beating, G. You ain't tripping. Just remember, just to stay on the throne, but like not dismiss people that you, or opportunities that you've been waiting on, G. The cherries, everybody want that shit. Be aware also, Divine Feminine, not telling God thank you every motherfucking day. Fuck the 7 day shit. 3 of Wands to me means be aware of not telling God thank you. 7 of Swords just running off. He blessing you and shit, and you ain't even took the time out at least once a day. At least, bitch, once. 3 of Wands, take some. Be aware not taking quiet time to tell the man thank you. What Lil Wayne say? I wake up early in the morning. What he say? Wash my hands, take a knee and thank the man. Then get back to the money. You ain't know what I gotta go. Where you going? I gotta get back to the money, right? Seven of Swords. Before you get back to the money, take a knee and thank the man, Divine Feminine. Be aware not doing that shit for the next 7 days. He putting the desires in your heart, G. The least you could do is tell him thank you. That's the least to me. I feel like there's plenty more we could do, but I feel like this is straight acknowledgement, G. Be aware not fucking thanking him for your fucking food and shit and where the fuck you live. You know what I'm saying? And being mobile and shit. Be aware of that shit, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. I feel that very strong. There's a need for gratitude, Divine Feminine. Be aware of not giving God gratitude or his, giving him praise, I just heard. Amen. Don't get no fucking clearer than that. Be aware of not giving God praise, Divine Feminine, not just for the next 7 days, but for the rest of your life, G. For the rest of your life. Let's put some on this damn microwave here. Why is the microwave here for what Divine Feminine needs to be aware of for the next 7 days? Queen of Wands. 5 of Pentacles came out. Yeah, Divine Feminine. It kind of looks like it's a couple scenarios here. So be aware that motherfucker coming to fuck you on your couch, sweet talk you and shit, right? Come and got their eyes on your shit and then just dip the fuck out and you sitting here like, where have all the flowers gone? It's gone as soon as it came. Be aware entertaining motherfuckers like that. When you see, you already have, I'm being told there's no reason Divine Feminines who are like high vibing Divine Feminines should be in no situation like this because of the downloads and the discernment. I feel like that's one of the gifts that every Divine Feminine is going to get, like a school fucking sweater and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to get that discernment because God don't want nobody coming up to take your shit that he blessed you with. So you're going to need discernment. You know what I mean? To know who should be around, who shouldn't, where these blessings are coming from, all that shit. I feel like be aware entertaining motherfuckers who got their eyes on your prize, G. And then the motherfuckers just be gone like that. That, boop, gone. Just like that. Fast, too. Like a NASCAR, instantly. Be aware of that shit, Divine Feminine, getting back in the same situation that you're trying to avoid with people. Romantic situations, friends, family, whatever the fuck. Be aware of that shit, G. Also, for another group, like I told you, be aware if you met someone new, I feel like communication could be coming in. Maybe it took a long time for this motherfucker. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. I'm being told whoever this person is, Divine Feminine, you've been wanting to hear from, this person, it's taking them a while to get either their life together, their word, maybe this message, what they want to say. Be aware of maybe chucking that motherfucker off. Like, bitch, it took you too motherfucking long. You should have hit me up instantly, motherfucker. I feel like for some of y'all, that will be a mistake because the cherries did come out here with the couch. This a motherfucker that want to settle down with you, Divine Feminine. I don't know why the motherfucker took so long to hit you up, G. Be aware of chucking that deuces. Yeah. Told you that I'm leaving. Be aware of ski-skirt on the motherfucker. Be aware of being amigos ass motherfucker to somebody who might actually be worth your time. Slippery. Hey, that might be worth your time, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Be aware that some of y'all are going to be invited to some church service I'm picking up and you going to leave, G. I don't know why the fuck you would, but you are. Maybe they start asking for money like as soon as you sit down and shit. Like, damn, bitch, I just fucking got here. I'm fucking out. Shit, they already, what's in your wallet, right? This what? Capital One Christian Church and shit? Bitch, get the fuck out my wallet type shit. Huh? Get your hands out my pocket, right? Somebody is going to leave a church because they realizing the church got their hands up in everybody's pocket. That's for somebody. With that 5 of Pentacles, like, I think the fuck not. I know. I won't even get into that whole shit about the whole money shit in the church, but I know. Some of y'all, but that's those downloads that you getting. That baby with them black ass eyes. I'm real leery on churches, G. I won't just go to anybody's church, and I've been to a lot. I've been to church, going to church my whole life. But I feel a little different about the shit. But I feel like this is a group of people who have been to a lot of churches, so that therefore you will know exactly what I'm talking about when you go in that motherfucker and you just know something wrong. Discernment work every motherfucking where, even in church, G. Be aware not using your discernment in regards to spiritual and religious instances, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. They ain't all from God. Some of it is bullshit. Some of them just want your money. It could be spiritual advisors, fucking life coaches, motivational, whatever the fuck. It looked like somebody on some fuck shit that just be spewing that bullshit. Knight of Wands with the 8 of Wands. This somebody living trife trying to get you to do right and don't do the shit they self. Be aware of that motherfucker, Divine Feminine. Probably, look, I'm telling you. One of them, it's some karmic bitches I'm picking up too. I feel like them some fake ass divine feminines is what I'm picking up. Be aware of being a fake ass divine feminine for the rest of your life. Fuck that 7-day shit. Be aware of that shit. Because I feel like you could be kicked out Divine University instantly with the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles with the microwave card. If God kicked the devil out of heaven, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are we? You know what I'm saying? Be aware that you ain't too good to fall out of God's good graces, divine feminine. That's why I was telling y'all to give him gratitude and tell him thank you and shit. I feel like it's a lot of divine feminines that he's blessing and they get in relationships. Divine masculines coming up. They are coming back, excuse me. Y'all are becoming stars, homes, businesses, all kind of other shit. And some of y'all ain't said one motherfucking word to him, G. Be aware of that shit, because I feel like in a minute, that shit could be gone as quick as it came. Ding! Instantly, G. Instantly. Queen of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Put some on this communication in this Knight of Wands. Be aware of a motherfucker jizzing on your couch, divine feminine. That's for somebody. I know who's listening to that already and you are laughing. I know that's probably for you. That's probably for you. Because I told you that shit already. Put some plastic over that damn couch. 8 of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Why is this 8 of Wands and this Knight of Wands here for what divine feminine needs to be aware of for the next 7 days? Yeah. Look, despair and the damn imprisonment card came out. So basically divine feminine with this Knight of Wands and this couch and this 8 of Wands. So yeah, be aware of being in like a sunken depression, divine feminine, and not getting off your motherfucking ass and going to get back to the money, right? And going to get back to the motherfucking money, to your grind. Ain't necessarily got to be money, but your abundance, your harvest and shit. Getting back to work. Some of y'all be aware of falling in a slump, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. Because you ain't heard from some motherfucker. Because I'm picking that up. Somebody ain't hit you up or some shit like that. 8 of Wands with the damn imprisonment card. 9 of Wands with the despair. Because somebody ain't hit you up. Be aware of that, of being in a slump and not handling your fucking business for the remainder of the week. That's number 1. Number 2, be aware of fucking some motherfucker you don't know, divine feminine. Knight of Wands with this despair card. And then you don't hear from that motherfucker. That's why this that Amber Rose slut walk shit. Did this motherfucker look like he happy to be slut walking? Nah, he don't, G. Be aware of, like I said, just engaging in... like I said, I ain't mad at motherfuckers fucking. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't. Motherfucker like to fuck. I like to fuck too. My name is Chuck and I like to fuck. I feel you, G. But it's almost like we at a point where it's like, you can't just be fucking anybody. That pussy is a diamond. You know what I'm saying? It's the 9th wonder of the fucking world type shit. It's almost like so if you giving it up like that, or you meeting people and bringing them back to your house thinking that shit gonna go somewhere because you a divine feminine and you on your path, you just are actually backtracking, G. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Be aware of that. Be aware of worrying about some motherfucker that's inconsistent, the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy who ain't never returned your text, right? Coming back, y'all fuck, and then you don't hear from him again. Be aware of that shit, because I feel like first time, shame on him. Second time, you know the rest, divine feminine. You know the rest. That motherfucker was coming back for shit. You already knew. You already know. You already know. Be aware of that shit. But I feel like majority, the collective, be aware of falling into a lazy ass, lethargic ass energy, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. I feel like, but remember, I told you in your energy up there that some entity, negative energy or entity, is going to try to keep you up so you don't get these downloads and these gifts, these spiritual gifts and downloads that and the desires that God is putting in our hearts right now. So that negative energy could come in the form of some inconsistent ass motherfucking man or woman, right? It could come as a friend, spiritual. Like I said, there's something coming to distract you, divine feminine, that'll keep you up, literally will keep you up at night so you're tired, so you don't get any rest. I feel like rest is important, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. Hold on. They're telling me something. Be aware you, and this ain't for everybody, but there's some divine, be aware of being on some dude's nuts, divine feminine. Let that motherfucker respond. I'm picking up on the divine feminine who texts the message and then that motherfucker don't answer fast enough for you and you just blah, 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 blah. Be aware. That shit's you running that motherfucker. Smooth the fuck off, bitch. I'ma just keep it 100 with you. You need to go work for a motherfucking telephone company or some shit with them skills. But you running this motherfucker, if you just want to talk to a motherfucker that bad, you running that motherfucker off. He gone. Get off that dude nuts, G. Stop texting that motherfucker. Whoever the fuck that's for. It's turning him off. Like really fast. Really fast, G. But yes, divine feminine, be aware for the next 7 days of having faith in no works and thinking shit gonna come to you. You gonna lose every fucking time with that thinking. 5 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. And I ain't talking about chasing after no motherfucker. I'm talking about chasing after you, doing shit for yourself. Be aware of not being excited and motivated for yourself, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. Doing shit for you, G. Put one on 3 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the cherries here. Change card. Yeah, divine feminine. There's like some break-in or some shit. Motherfucker taking all the bitch shit. Look at this shit. Packed up the motherfucking car. Be aware, some of y'all, the repo man coming to get that shit. You wasn't robbed, motherfucker. You didn't pay that bill, divine feminine. That's for some of y'all. I don't know. But, and you know, they sneaky. I remember, I dated this dude. He was actually like my dude for a long time. But the repo man wanted his car and shit, was coming to get the truck. And so my shit was gated and he could pull the truck in there, but I had to keep parking my truck on the street. And at nighttime when I would come home, it wasn't no fucking parking. I'm like, dude, you gonna have to get this fucking truck out my damn spot. Gee, I can't fucking park my car and I'm walking late at night and shit and you up in here sleep, right? So he got mad and shit, but he moved the fucking truck. Literally, dude, the next morning, that motherfucker was gone. I don't remember where he went. He had another car, but he was gone. I was so scared to call that motherfucker like, hey. Like, they came and got that motherfucker. It wasn't even out there a couple hours. So they already knew the car was there. They were just waiting for it to come out or whatever. But I'm picking that up for somebody. Somebody gonna wake up and the car gonna be gone. That's the repo man. Ain't nobody stole it, G. Ain't nobody stole it. Because it's the cherries here. So this has something to do with money and income. Somebody wasn't paying some shit. Maybe divine feminine, you got somebody a car and they wasn't paying and you like reported that motherfucker stole it. I don't know. I'm picking up some scenario like that, divine feminine. Be aware of the repo man, G. But again, be aware of not giving gratitude to God. Like I said, 3 of Wands with this 7 of Swords, this change card. It could change any minute. He could take all that shit from us. Look at the car all packed up. As quick as we got it, divine feminine, he will take it. He will take that shit. Be aware of abusing your gifts, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. For those that do have abilities and shit like that, spiritual capabilities and shit like that, I'm picking that up as well. Be aware of abusing those powers because he'll take the motherfuckers from you too. Be aware that everything is that God has given us, divine feminine, can be taken away in the next 7 days. And shit, period. But yeah, back to the collective. You're going to have to get up off your ass for those that ain't doing shit. 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords with the change card. Ain't shit coming to you. Ain't nothing in this life for free. Nothing. They can tell you the best things in life are free, but that's when I say the wealthy man, right? Shit that money can't buy, but you still got to go after that shit. Wisdom, knowledge, all that shit. It's still shit that you have to, and that's why it says, seek God, seek ye the kingdom of God. It's almost like that type of feeling. Faith without works. Be aware, divine feminine, of having faith with no works for the next 7 days. You will produce no fruit in that fucking energy. Be aware of that shit. When you have manifesting power to instantly create, again, God has put desires in our hearts and shit. The drum is beating. So all we have to do is go towards the drum. Why the fuck we just standing there, 3 of Wands? Go towards the fucking drum. Go. Don't forget to be a go-getter. Be aware of not being a go-getter, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. It looks like there's a reason why you will fall in this energy though. Something happens. Either some communication doesn't come through. Maybe somebody doesn't get a job because it says now hiring in the back of the dudes on this sign here. But maybe somebody loses their job or doesn't get a job offer that they really wanted. Be aware, thinking that's the end all be all, bitch. You, I mean, shit, tomorrow ain't promised. Hey, ain't none of this promised. What is that? Ain't none of this shit promised. Ain't none of this promised. Ain't none of this shit certain. Ain't none of it certain. I hope it was worth it. Shopping at, what'd she say? Going to France or shopping in France. I don't know. It's Rihanna and somebody else. I don't know. I love you, money. I love you, money. Yeah. I will never put a nigga above this money. I'ma wake up and just hug this money. Yeah, yeah. Cherries. Now, remember, money is, the love of money is the root of all evil, right? So I don't necessarily agree with that. So be aware of loving money too much, divine feminine. Now, I would never put a nigga above this money neither. But I don't love money more than I love God. So let's hope Riri was on that shit. But be aware of loving money too much, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. because I feel like a lot of abundance is coming our way instantly, right? Because I told you we in some manifesting energy, but God is putting those desires in our hearts. So that's why I said you have to tell him thank you. That's the only way that I feel like you'll know for sure that you don't love the money more than you love God, if you acknowledge in God who gave it to you, or whatever these blessings are. Be aware of not acknowledging him in everything and all that you do, divine feminine, period. I just feel like it's like it could be instantly taken away from us. We already know. We already know this. We already know. And you know this, man. You know this, man. One on the Queen of Wands with the Five of Pentacles and the microwave. Be aware section for divine feminine for the next 7 days. Too many. Thief. Look, somebody coming to take some shit. G, did I not tell you motherfuckers stealing? Be aware, man. Watch your shit. Divine feminine. It could be somebody coming to take your man. I don't know. Shit, I don't know if you got a man and shit. I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that. See, I got a man. What your man got to do with me? Y'all remember that shit? I don't remember who sang that song. I remember the video though. Are you a chef? Cause you keep feeding me soup. Y'all crazy. I ain't heard that shit in a long time. Damn. Okay. Divine feminine, be aware. There's some divine feminines out here that are going to be mad that somebody gets chose. Like I told you, there's some divine feminines up in here that are really fucking Tatiana karmic bitches that think they about to get chose, but they about to get left. Be aware, this will be you, bitch. Queen of Wands with the Five of Pentacles, thief, instantly. I feel like some of you, I'm going to use this lightly, and this ain't a majority of y'all at all. Small group, air quote, divine feminines, going to get a big ass wake up call in the next 7 days that you ain't that bitch. You ain't. Thief, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Hate to be so harsh and shit, but I mean, it's a Tatiana up here, so there has to be some up in this motherfucker. I feel like y'all will find out in the next 7 days that somebody don't want you. They may be trying to come and fuck, and maybe you let them fuck. You know what I'm saying? Eight of Wands with the damn imprisonment card. They got what they wanted. They go. I feel like there's a situation where there's a karmic out there who thinks she's a divine feminine, and some divine masculine comes to fuck, but it's the last time he come to fuck. It's like, let me hit that pussy one more time, right? And he gone. Instantly, that shit over. Because no other divine feminine, I don't feel, that's on her path, right? That's in the way she should be going, is in danger of being in a situation where she gonna fuck a motherfucker that got black ass baby eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? She just ain't gonna do it. So this is for a group that's hasn't, you know what I'm saying, walked on the path using their discernment, intuition, or nothing. But bitch, you gonna find out in the next 7 days that motherfucker chose somebody else. That is strictly for a karmic Tatiana. That's for the bitch who's making the fake page, acting like she a man or acting like she's somebody else, stalking everybody. That is specifically for that person. If you are not making fake pages and stalking a motherfucker, divine feminine, that ain't for you, G. It's the motherfucker doing that shit to you. It's the bitch that's worried about your ass all night. That bitch is getting left in the next 7 days. Damn. Yeah, this is a feminine energy doing this, divine feminine. But that's for that Tatiana instance. But yeah, be aware somebody coming to steal, break in your... I'm feeling a break-in, divine feminine. Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles with the thief and the... Oh, y'all foul. My sister's probably listening to this too. Microwave card. Yeah, man. If my little sister is listening to this shit, G, they showing me when we backed the car up and popped the trunk, G, at that window that time. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say if my little sister's watching, and she probably is. Like, damn, somebody, yeah, basically. Look, lock your windows, divine feminine, your doors and shit, because somebody coming to clean your motherfucking ass out, G. I don't know who that's for. I feel like the energy is so strong. Just be aware of your surroundings, divine feminine. I feel like somebody got their eyes on your shit and they trying to take it from you. Person, place, or thing is trying, will be attacked, or you know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up on. That's probably why you, so maybe it ain't, look. So look, some of it it's not really being attacked. I'm being told if it's not being attacked, this is for the people who have been getting blessings from God and they said thank you, and y'all wondering what the fuck happening. You losing this shit because you ain't telling God thank you and being of service to him. So that's for a lot of people. Also, there are some people here, yeah, that are like flossing and shit. They still say that? Flossing? That's what I say. Clout chasing. Okay, look, I don't know who. Look, I got me a little young, little hip spirit guy. Who is you? Clout chasing and shit. Be aware of clout chasing, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. That shit gonna get you nowhere. I feel like specifically for those that are clout chasing, trying to show off for a dude, show off for a bitch, you gonna lose that shit. Whatever it is you are flashing in front of someone's face, you will lose in the next 7 days. Especially if you calling yourself a divine any fucking thing, G. Anything. Because you basically showing off some shit that God gave you. That shit ain't even yours. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even get that shit. God gave it to you. That's why I always tell people when people ask you, how you get that, Nun? God. How you get so many? God, period. You don't need no explanation after that. It's the answer. It's the truth and shit. Be aware of not giving God his fucking clout. Shit. For the next 7 days. And period. And be aware of getting robbed. Shit. All they fucking left was the couch. And yeah, it's some be aware of, so I'm being told some of y'all are traveling, flying. It's an airplane. If you look at the bottom of the car, it looks like you're on a plane, how that terrain looks at the bottom. Be aware not locking up your shit when you leave to go travel, Divine Feminine, because that's when a lot of shit goes on, right? The freaks come out at night and things go bumping the night and shit. I feel like a lot of y'all, it's when you're not home, like traveling or going to they said for the holidays, make sure you lock your shit up, Divine Feminine. Because they hide your wives, hide your kids, because they robbing everybody, G. They robbing everybody. I don't know where the fuck this is. It's a city, though. I mean, of course, everybody live in a city, but it's an apartment. Like in a city, LA, New York, Miami. Just the other day, I was out in Miami. Got the Lolo on them perks, Lolo on them Zannies. Be aware of being high and shit, Divine Feminine and shit, pulling your money all out drunk and shit. Somebody watching you. So that could just you being out with your homegirls and you having fun and shit, and bitch... Watch your shit. Watch your shit. Let's put some more cards out here. What time is it? What time is it? One on this damn despair, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, imprisonment in the couch. Be aware, Divine Feminine, of falling in the stupor. Kurt Cobain came out. And they're playing Linkin Park, even though I know that's not Nirvana. But they're playing that Numb song. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. This is for them Divine Feminine still wanting that damn Divine Masculine shit. I'll put it a couple ways. There's some Divine Masculines. I put it that way, number one, because you shouldn't be like this. They're all Divine Feminines, I feel like, are feeling their Divine Masculine. Yay. Right? But not all of them are in this damn despair on the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Eight of Wands with the imprisonment card. No. So be aware of being that bitch, Divine Feminine, falling in a stupor because of another motherfucker, because you ain't heard from them, or you fuck somebody that you shouldn't have fucked because they a flaky Pillsbury Doughboy croissant ass motherfucker, man. Be aware of that shit. That's for that group waiting on that motherfucker. That's why you can't produce no fruit. That's why you losing out and shit and can't manifest shit, G. And everything you do have now is dwindling away. The shit, it seems like it's worse for those who are still waiting and pining after their Divine Masculine and shit. Seems like it's getting worse, G. Seems like you had some shit you could be manifesting and working on, but you ain't doing it, so it's like sand in your fucking hands. Be aware of that shit, G, for the next 7 days. For the others, yo, majority, just be aware, Divine Feminine, you're going to be tired, G, for the next 7 days. A little anxious. A little, I feel paranoid, to be honest with you. But be aware that this is going to happen. But I feel like it's happening because, remember, this Nine of Swords, there is something trying to keep you up at night, Divine Feminine. I keep getting that shit so strong. Whatever keeps you up at night, it could be a person just talking your ear off. It could be your own mind and shit. It could be whatever the fuck, family issues or whatever. It has been strategically placed there by a negative energy so you don't get this download and these desires put in your heart, or get to fulfill the desires of your heart. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Don't be Kurt. Don't be Kurt. Yeah, because you want to be entertained. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Right? It's almost like be aware of just wanting to be in someone's company, Divine, or wanting company, or wanting to be with someone just to be entertained. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. That's for those that are either texting this motherfucker a lot, fucking this motherfucker when you know he got other bitches and he going back and forth. You will feel stupid. You will. Be aware of that shit. That's for that other group, though. For the rest of y'all, just be aware of not being motivated, Divine Feminine, and being tired and shit for the next 7 days. It was purposely done to you so you won't receive these desires that God is putting in your heart. so you won't fulfill them. Excuse me. They keep correcting me. So the desires of your heart won't be fulfilled. Be aware of that shit. Try to get as much rest as you can, Divine Feminine. Put one on the 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, change card, cherries. Bad blood. Told you. Told you. That's for that other scenario. For the majority of us, because I want to keep staying on us and shit, the high vibing people and shit. Be aware of not giving God gratitude for all these cherries he's putting in your bowl and all this shit you manifesting, G. Moving and card, like I said, all the shit I named. You're creating bad blood between you and God. You looking, basically, be aware of treating the God like how your divine masculine treated you. Basically, coming to come get some shit and dipping the fuck out. Basically, be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. This is what I wanted to say too. And this is not for anybody specific, but I'm about to prove a point to y'all real quick on how this shit here work, right? So I book people for readings. Just so y'all know, I do readings 5 days a week. I probably do maybe between 30 and 40 readings a week, right? I'm pretty busy with the shit. Sometimes I get people who don't show up for their appointment, you know what I mean? And these would be for the live ones, right? Sometimes I don't get people that don't show up for an appointment. They don't send an email or nothing, right? My motherfucking time is money, right? So that's number one. That's a lack of respect that you have for a person. I am not singling anybody out because I know shit happened, Captain. I'm strictly talking about the respect thing. So it's like I said, giving gratitude and saying thanks. A simple, hey, none, I ain't gonna be able to make it, G. So maybe you could fill that up, reschedule me something, right? But some people don't do that shit. It has happened. My whole point to say that is to just think of the way that you did me, right? Just me alone. Why would you think your divine masculine ain't gonna do that shit to you or other people? The way you treat people is how people gonna treat you. So I'm using myself as an example. So for people who have done that to me and just left me hanging and shit, didn't send me no message, it was either after the fact or after your appointment and shit, right? Just left me hanging and shit and didn't send no message. That's why your divine masculine is doing that shit to you. That's why that shit is happening to you, why jobs aren't calling you back and shit like that. If you treat motherfuckers the way you wanna be treated, G, that's for everything that you do. So I'm using that with this God example as well, because it's almost like you're coming to come get things and shit and then dismissing the shit. Ain't saying thank you, ain't gave a word, no prayer, help, no nothing. Be aware of being that bitch, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Be aware of not knowing the way you treat people is the way you're going to be treated by men, by divine masculines, by your family, by your friends, by everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just told a nun today, because she actually did send me a message and was like, girl, I ain't gonna make it, blah, blah, blah. I had to tell her, I love you just for fucking sending me a message, bitch, and having the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because time is motherfucking money. Time is fucking money. And so that means that you don't respect my time, right? That's how God feels. You don't respect my time or what I've done for you. You don't say thank you. Ain't send me no message, bitch. Nothing. Be aware of being that bitch, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. And again, no disrespect to anybody, because I know shit happens and you can't always, you know what I'm saying, reach out. But if that shit convicted you, then that shit's about you, G. Period. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep it 100 all the time. Shit. One on this Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the Thief in the microwave. Two came out. Look, 2 Tatianas, a tale of 2 Tatianas. Them bitches came out together. You got the vulture, and then you got Tatiana Part 2. I told you it was a bitch that got their eyes on your shit, Divine Feminine. I ain't no fucking fool, right? So look, there is a karmic. That's all this shit is. It could be 2 now, bitch. You could have 2 bitches on your nuts, Divine Feminine, right now, trying to take whatever the fuck. I feel like they wish many men, wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and niggas trying to take my life away. I'll put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me, right? That's Divine Feminine. Ooh, that shit gave me chills. I bet the fuck you will, bitch. Woo, okay. Look, I feel you, but there is a Divine Feminine out there that has 2 karmics on her motherfucking nuts. Them bitches is planning your demise, and I don't even feel like these bitches know each other. They ain't even, Tatiana wasn't even facing Blondie and shit. It was like this. So these 2 bitches don't even know each other or communicate. You just got 2 bitches mad at you, Divine Feminine. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. They just don't like you. I don't even pick up anything, but I feel like they don't want you to have shit. I don't feel like these bitches want no motherfucking smoke. They might. Some bitch might. Queen of Wands. But you heard the Many Men song, so you're in no danger of that. You're going to instantly show her what the fuck the business is. So anyway. Yeah, but majority, just be aware that you can lose shit. God will take shit and treat you like a straight Tatiana. Part 1 and 2. Part 1 and 2. He will. And put you right back. Like I said, if he put the devil out, who are we, Divine Feminine? He'll kick us right the fuck out too. All right then, little Tatiana, little bitch, right? I feel like strongly divine feminine, this is like strictly in regards to God of number one, just having faith and no works. So faith will be like, God is like, okay, you got faith. I'm going to show you. Let me tell you something. God comes through like Fire Marshal Bill, hook you up with some cherries just to get you started. So you can see like God is not dead. He's real. Let's say you get comfortable with that shit. You be aware, not saying thank you or trying to do some work for him. Faith without works. It's not even necessarily that you got to put. So let's say you do have faith. It's not necessarily that, say, okay, I have faith. I want this job. I'm going to go out and get it and run every day and fill out applications. That ain't the type of work I'm talking about. Maybe you don't, maybe you've been doing that. Maybe that ain't the work God's looking for. Maybe God is looking for you, like I said, to be of service to others. People less fortunate than you, 5 of Pentacles. And maybe that's when you get the other shit. Maybe the works don't have necessarily anything to do with what you have your faith in. It's just you need to put in work for him, period. Whether he giving you shit or not. Be aware of just only wanting to do shit when God gives you something for the next 7 days. Be aware of some fucking Tatianas and shit on your fucking nuts for the next 7 days. Be aware, like the fuck I told you, is some Tatianas in here that think they divine feminine. Them bitches gonna lose out. I told you I was trouble. Where's Amy at? Now I'm about to make a scene like I'm Amy Winehouse. It's be aware, whoever the fuck this is, you're gonna lose your motherfucking mind, bitch, when you find out that I feel like whoever this is, because it could be a small group or one person, whoever this is really convinced she is a divine feminine, Queen of Wands. Bitch used that juju and wish bad on people, all kind of shit. And her shit was working for a while. I feel like it was having some effect, but everything has the boomerang effect. So that shit coming back to that bitch double Tatiana style. So that's for the bitch who probably making fake pages, posing as some motherfucking man or other lady or some other shit to spy on a bitch. Bitch, you about to lose shit in the next 7 days. You are, bitch. You are. Either you going to get robbed. I'm going to keep it 100. You going to lose some shit. Something going to be taken away from you, bitch. That's why. Because you was plotting on somebody because you a depressed asshole. I mean, nothing against people who have depression, but this bitch right here, I feel like she a depressed asshole and takes it out on other people, meaning she's vindictive. You know what I'm saying? Like she spies and wishes bad on you, divine feminine, is what I'm picking up. But be aware of acting like this bitch when it comes to God. Period, point blank. Be aware of acting like a Tatiana towards God. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just wanting shit, but not really. It's like being attached to things. I just feel like God will take that shit. We all know he will. We all know he will. Be aware, basically, divine feminine in the next 7 days. Not saying thank you, being of service to others, walking on your path, giving God gratitude, praying, meditating, whatever it is you do, you will start to lose shit. It will start to disappear before your very eyes. Period, point blank. Let's get to the outcome, G. Outcome for divine feminine for the next 7 days. The Tower. The Tower and the damn Huggy card came out. So this is the Tower, but this is my Face the Music card. When he plays piano in the dark. Boom, 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 boom. Be aware, divine feminine. Somebody could be coming back to all of a sudden, G, for y'all to kick some Peter pop off or some shit to kick off, divine feminine, you and somebody that you love. Be aware that's one group. That's the majority, I feel like, right? There's another group out here. Be aware that you holding on too tight to a motherfucker and that shit about to get blown the fuck apart. That's the Tatiana who thinks she a divine feminine. That's why I said that bitch about to find out. I don't know how the fuck you gonna find out, but there's gonna be some air quote divine feminines who are really Tatiana one part duh, right? Who think they are divine feminines who about to get a big ass wake up call. Bitch, you crazy, right? You hold on to that motherfucker so tight, bitch. How the fuck? No. You holding on to your divine masculine more than you holding on to God. Look how tight you holding on to that motherfucker, bitch. No, you are not a divine feminine. If you are, bitch, you ain't acting like it. Boom, blow that shit the fuck up. Somebody about to face the music on that shit. That's that small ass group. For the majority of y'all, I feel like somebody is coming back unexpectedly divine feminine in the next 7 days. That's why I told you, you could hear from somebody that you didn't think you were going to hear from, a new person or your divine masculine, whoever the fuck, love interest. That's why I was telling you, be aware of pushing that motherfucker away when you've been waiting on that motherfucker. For those that are high vibing and know what I'm talking about and been in this great energy. You know what I mean? Be aware that that shit's going to come to you. Hierophant card, the Tamarine. Boop. Hierophant. To touch on these, that first group, like I told you, just to reiterate, yes, the Tower will blow up. Because you holding on to your divine masculine way too tight on a fucking, what's that song? Look, here go Biggie. Picture me being scared of a nigga that breathe the same air as me. Niggas bleed just like us, right? Be aware of or this for this divine feminine, it's the karmic, whatever the fuck you are, bitch. Divine karmic feminine. I don't even know what the fuck to call you. Be aware the tower gonna blow up on that shit because you are loving and hugging and praising and worshiping somebody who bleeds and breathes just like you, a fucking human and not God. Hierophant card, Tamarine. Be aware. That's why your shit getting blown up. God's like, I think the fuck not. Like, you can have that motherfucker, says God. You can have them and shit, but just remember, I mean, shit, you being kicked out the palace, Divine University. You can have that shit. I let a trick be a trick. You can have that bitch, says God. Be aware. That's for that group that's still holding on to that motherfucker, that karmic, that thinks she a divine feminine, spying on the divine feminine, praying for her downfall, making fake ass pages, spying on that bitch. That's for you, bitch. That's for you. Yay, yay. Anyway, back to us, the nuns. Divine feminine outcome. I feel like there is going to be a commitment on the horizon. Number one, for y'all. Unbeknownst to you. Number two, I feel like God about to show up and show out for you. I don't know what it is. Probably for the ones that are giving service and gratitude and thankful and shit. I feel like there's something big coming your way, G. Your bond with God is also tightening up. Boom. You and God getting close. Something brings you and God closer, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days with this Tower card. It makes you love him even more. One on this Tower card. It flew on the floor was the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so for that group and shit, it's because you ended some shit. You're not attached to anything. That's why I said with that Lil Wayne song, I gotta get back to the money. You ain't know, right? Yeah, we gotta get back to the money. But at first he says, I wake up in the morning, take a piss and wash my hands, take a knee and thank the man, then get back to the money. I do it first. I do that first before I go back to anything. That's what's strengthening your bond with God, Divine Feminine. You acknowledge him in everything and all that you do. And because of that, I feel like he's Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. Period. Could be a relationship or anything. Let's see. What's on this tower here? Damn, that Ten of Swords came back out. Yeah, that's why, Divine Feminine. So basically, something's coming to an end, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days. That first group of karmic bitches, I just told you what the fuck was coming to an end. Yay, yay. Ten of Swords. Apply that shit where it go. You know what I'm saying? You about to get a fucking wake-up call out of this fucking world. You're going to realize that those aren't God's desires that are in your heart. They're your own. And that's why your drum is beating like that. One with this Ten of Swords and this, somebody name could be Tina. Ten of Swords and the piano. So look, Ten of Cups and the Hierophant came out. Look, like I said, back to the karmic bitches. Some of y'all going to think that y'all Divine Feminine and you ain't. Going to be a big shocker to you, but not to the real nuns and real divine. Well, all the real Divine Feminines. Please stand up. Boom, 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 boom. Right on that Eminem shit. The ones that aren't the real divine, because I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't, yeah, these are for the imitators. They're just imitating for the Divine Feminines who are just imitating, right? I feel like you about to find out God don't like, don't no suckers live here. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Don't no suckers live here. So I feel like if you a sucker and shit, thinking you a Divine Feminine doing all that fuck shit I was talking about, you about to get a big ass wake up call. The majority of y'all, I feel like someone is ending a relationship, Divine Feminine, to start something with you, or something that you thought was over is not over and a commitment is coming. You done got the Hierophant twice. Not to mention your bond with God is stronger. You have died to the flesh, period. That was the Tower. I told you there's his God's promise with the rainbow. Same shit, Divine Feminine. There are some relationships coming, romantic relationships coming for the Divine Feminine who's been on her path, strengthened her relationship with God, and been high vibing. Period. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'm being told someone may have ended something to be with you, Divine Feminine. Put one on this lovey card. Look, the sun. Boop. Yeah, we're going to stay on the high vibing ones now. I don't need to keep going back to those other groups, but I had to let them bitches know, okay? One with the sun card on top of this huggy shit. Yeah, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days, I feel like you're about to be happy. If it makes you happy. Someone returns, Laverne. I'm telling you, or you get a new partner. Or you get a new partner. That's why I told you, whatever negative energy up here is trying to stress you out, keep you up so you don't get this download, God's promise, these desires fulfilled in your heart. There's a negative energy out there, Divine Feminine, that wants you to think that something that you want, been praying for, trying to manifest is not coming, and it is. Stay in your highest vibe, G, as much as you can in the next 7 days. You're going to be surprised. I feel like some love's coming, G. I feel like love is coming. Now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? Is what I just heard. Yeah, y'all, with the tower. Yeah, I guess so. It's a shot, G. One on the Hierophant. Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands came out with this Hierophant, which is the tambourine. Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands on top of this tambourine. Yeah, it's almost like ooh, I like that. They said you check with God about any and everything, Divine Feminine. I heard that. I think that actually, that phrase is in the Bible. Check with God about any and everything before you make a move. Two of Pentacles. When I ain't sure, I take a knee and thank the man and get back to the money, right? I go and check with God first. Hierophant card. Divine Feminine, God is all up in here, G. It's almost like you have to run it by your Father first. Everything. This is the outcome. You run everything by our Father, whom art in heaven, right? Because of that, Divine Feminine, I feel like he about to show up and show out. Let me show you something. I feel like some relationships are coming, Divine Feminine. I really, really do. I feel like you about to be happy as fuck in the next 7 days. Your last reading was like that. This shit is kind of continuing. That's why there's an energy here trying to stop it, because God's promise is all over this shit and the outcome. One on this Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant here. Told you. Divine Masculine. So yeah, for those that have been on this path, I'm gonna keep saying it, have been on the path, in their highest vibing path, because I feel like Divine Masculine is coming back from a lot of y'all, somebody, but some of them are coming back just to fuck you on your couch, right? Because you saw that this motherfucker hadn't changed. They was that black-eyed baby, right? For those that wasn't using discernment, that's probably for the ones that's fucking making these fake ass pages. Those are the Tatianas. Those aren't really the Divine Feminines, so they have snuck back into the convent. For the majority of y'all who let that shit go, Ten of Swords, and killed that shit long time ago, I feel like that motherfucker is coming around, but God is sending him this time. If it's not your Divine Masculine, it's a Divine Masculine, a soulmate, a motherfucker that you want to fuck with. Shit, it's what it look like, a motherfucker that make you happy and shit. And if God put these desires in your heart, Divine Feminine, you are in no danger of being with the Divine Masculine who's unawakened, because the drum has been beating. God put this desire in your heart for this, and in this man's heart, masculine energy's heart, for y'all to be together. So there, you would be happy. You would be happy. You would also be happy because you check with God first before you even step foot in a relationship with whoever the fuck this is, just to make sure it's from God. Divine Feminine, you are in no danger in the next 7 days of the high vibing ones who are on their path. You know who you are. You're in no danger of, like I told you up there with that Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. If you were worried about if someone's coming or you were going to be alone and shit like that, right? But it hasn't stopped you from your grind. You're not stalking people. You making money moves, moving. You're manifesting and shit. You're not in this depressed energy and all this other shit, right? You praying, you're thankful, telling God thank you. That's the bitch I'm talking to right now. That bitch, in case you were wondering. So if you don't fall in that category, I ain't talking to you. He gonna send you somebody that match your gangster, G. You ain't gotta worry about that shit, G. You don't. You don't. That's why you happy up here hugging this motherfucker, because you know this person that comes back for the high vibe and Divine Feminines, they don't have that black shit in their eyes, G. They just don't. One on the Sun and the Huggy card. Damn, I gotta hurry up. Shit. The fuck was I talking about? Yeah, pathway, great fortune. Yeah. Shit getting poured out, Divine Feminine. Whoever this is coming towards you, because I feel like it's a romantic relationship. It was worth the wait. It was worth all the whatever the fuck that you had to do, that God asked us to do, all that shit. The Divine Masculine, all the shit you went through with them. Or for those that don't want their Divine Masculine, want somebody new, it was still worth it for you to get into it with that Divine Masculine so you could prepare yourself for this new person. Either way, Divine Feminine, some road is opening up that's going to make you happy. I feel like it's in love, G. I really do. Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands with the Hierophant. And it looked like, I mean, shit, y'all get that coin every fucking 7 days. Yeah, some path opportunity is opening up as well, Divine Feminine, to make some money. I feel like some of y'all get gifted with money. I don't even feel like it's a job. I feel like somebody gets gifted with money. Just because. But that's how God worked, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't surprised. Two of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Coffin card. Came out with this Two of Pentacles and this Page of Wands. Like I said, Divine Feminine, you check with God about any and everything. If he say nay, then you put a fucking fork in the shit, it's done. If he say yay, yay, you know what I'm saying? That something's going to be transformed and made anew, then you're willing to take a step towards it. It's almost like it ain't alive until God says it's alive. You know what I mean? Two of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. I don't take steps until I talk to him. If he tells me it's worth going after and it's worth resurrecting, you know what I mean? So it could be this relationship here or a new one is worth going after, then I'm going to go after it. If he tell me to dead that shit, then I'm going to dead that shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I feel like divine feminine, your relationship with God is getting tighter in the next 7 days. You hear him more clear, they just said. You hear him clearly. That's deep. Put one of this divine masculine, official person, Hierophant, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, piano, tower card. Joni Mitchell never lied. Told you. God ain't about to send. That's why I said, for those divine feminines who are really on the path, high vibing, doing what the fuck they need to do, and you know who you are, divine feminine, if this message is resonating. God don't lie. Joni Mitchell never lied. If this divine masculine comes back to you and you are that divine feminine I'm referring to, the high vibing one, it's true. That motherfucker did ascend. He did upgrade. He died to the flesh, 10 of Swords. And he's back for good, 10 of Cups. But that depends on where you at. So depending on what type of divine feminine you are, that's how your divine masculine gonna come back. Real shit. So like if you one of the ones I was talking about who don't call people and tell people you ain't gonna show up, and I'm using that as an example, but like I'm saying, you a flaky Pillsbury ass bitch too. That's why that motherfucker flaky. This for the non-flaky bitches. This for the bitches that ain't sitting on the couch and know that faith without works is dead. These are for bitches that have faith in works. Yes, if that motherfucker come back and shit, God said to him, Joni Mitchell never lied. That's why you happy hugging that motherfucker. You gonna be able to see it. Remember, you got the downloads. You'll know it's real. Or if it's a new person, you gonna know this person is the truth. That there's abundance in this relationship. It's gonna make you happy, divine feminine. But something's gonna try to keep you up all night so you don't, you aren't prepared for it, because I feel like what's yours is yours and can't be taken away. No man can open the door that God has closed. No man can close the door that God has opened. It's yours, period. But I feel like something wants you to not be prepared or to get in a funk. You know what I mean? Just to try to deter you, or at least probably make you not say thank you or think that God is going to not deliver, is what I just heard. Something is coming to make you doubt God, but God delivers. He shows up and shows the fuck out in this outcome, as you can see. Richard Dreyfuss came out. Mr. Holland's Opus for dry, itchy eyes, right? On this hugging card, sun, pathway, and great fortune. I like this with this card because this is also my settle down card. Whoever's coming towards you, divine feminine, wants to settle down. They ain't all flashy. Kanye didn't come out. This is somebody that really wants to settle down. They ain't clout chasing. They ain't a Great Dane who wear 8 chains. I feel like this is a real stand-up person, divine feminine, that God is sending you. Either you're divine masculine or a new soulmate, G. One on the coffin, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's going to be a damn good week. Honestly, also divine feminine, I'm being told for the humble divine feminines, right? I feel like, bitch, you the one that's about to get some fucking major ass coin. They're telling me the divine feminines who don't look like they got money, is what I'm being told. So if you're a modest divine feminine, like, bitch, I wear the same shirt and sweats every fucking day, none, and I got money. I just don't give a fuck, bitch. Who am I trying to impress? Bitch, you about to come up on some more, bitch. I ain't mad at you. We saw how Steve Jobs and Warren Buffett looked. Them motherfuckers ain't had no 8 chains and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, clout chasing. That's for the non-clout chasers. For the ones not making fake pages and all that shit. One on top of this Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Coffin card. Stevie Wonder came out. Before I tell her that I love you, and I want you, and my mind and soul and body need her, tell her that I love her, and I want you, and that's my shit. What is it? And I have to do to be in her love. That girl. That's my shit. That girl. Yeah, so divine feminine, somebody that was kind of contemplating on what type of step to take to you, I feel like they end up doing it, G. I feel like they put an end to that wonder and that worry and just take a fucking step, G. Like, did they just walk out on blind faith, right? But like I said, faith without works is dead. So that's what this is. Faith without works is dead. This person has blind faith, and so they're going to take a step. Hierophant. This person is being pushed by God to come to you, divine feminine, whoever this is, in the next 7 days. Damn, okay, this is for somebody. Somebody's going to get a call that somebody in their family passed away, but that person got the wrong number, whoever calls and tells you that. Ask the fucking name, whoever it is, because I feel like they done dialed the wrong number. I don't know why I know that, but that's for somebody. Like, who the fuck is JJ, bitch? I don't know no motherfucking, like, JJ done passed away. Like, bitch, who the fuck? Page of Wands, it's fucking JJ. I don't know him. I ain't never seen him in my life, Stevie Wonder. That's for somebody. Somebody gonna get a call that's the wrong number about a family member dying. You gonna panic, but it ain't your family member, G. This your face. Like, really? Damn, okay. Majority Divine Feminine, I feel like something surprising will happen to you in the next 7 days. I feel like something that you ended either with the Divine Masculine or you ended something with someone else to get a new relationship or to be with someone new is coming. It is sent from God. Joni Mitchell never lied. The Hierophant is here with Joni Mitchell in the Tower. The Sun card is here with this Love card here with Pathway, Great Fortune, and Richard Dreyfuss. Somebody wants to settle down, pour effort into you, go the long mile with you, make you happy, you make them happy. I feel like this person was scared to approach you, Divine Feminine, but they're about to put an end to that shit and reach out, period. So yeah, so this person is awakening to the beat of the drum. Somebody is following the beat of the drum, Divine Feminine, coming towards you. God has awakened his desires for you and put them in your heart so they can be fulfilled. This person, in addition to money and everything else y'all want, Divine Feminine, is coming to fulfill that shit as well. Like I said, don't forget to tell God thank you, G. Don't forget. I say tell him thank you before you even get the shit. Me personally, because that's how he know he really, you know what I'm saying, you really trust him. I try to say thank you before I get the shit. And some of the shit I ain't even got yet, but I still thank him for it in advance just because I want him to know that I believe in him. And I believe that if I never get it, and it wasn't for me. So I still tell him thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win situation here, Divine Feminine. So stay in that energy, G, for the next 7 days. All right, Divine Feminine, that's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Feminine. Give no fit nucks. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.